What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Oh, how we love our Caitlin Clark videos. We've been
she's our girl, man.
She's going in.
Yep.
We've been dwelling into the Caitlin Clark rabbit hole, and we're kind of running through the content, catching up because this is all new to us. But you guys have sent us a video called 25 times Caitlin Clark embarrassed her opponents.
Oh.
So this will be a very good watch. You excited?
I'm super excited. I love her.
There we go. Before we do, guys, make sure you
smash the subscribe button, please.
Because we're en route to 100k. Let's do it.
Clark.
Oh, ankle breaker. Nice little ankle breaker there to start it off.
Well, Caitlin Clark, one thing she got is handles. Just a few shifts, a downshift there, the deceleration, and the finish at the rim. Clark goes. Nice. Boy, Enrique gave it to McCowan, who couldn't finish. Behind the back
good
again.
Clark.
Clark
Opened it up.
Assist and a chance for a three-point
close game, though.
In transition. And a little spin on the finish as Melissa Smith had to went to the line and did in fact complete the three-point play. What did he have? Three back behind the back?
Them two, they play very well together.
I feel like they trust each other's judgment very well. Yeah,
they literally complement each other.
There was a blonde girl as well that plays with Caitlin. I don't know her name, but she was quite in tight with Caitlin as well. That was really good to see.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
I love watching the 3-pointers. They're so satisfying.
Watch Caitlin Clark get a little separation there. See, when the hand extends from the body, that is usually when they call an offensive foul.
So this is the small lineup I'm talking about with Caitlin Samuelson at the 4.
Clark Smith again.
That was solid.
By Caitlin Clark to recognize two bigs, and Melissa Smith
Opened
sees
them
that
right up.
She has a wide open lane to the bucket. Just a great delivery. I mean, putting it on.
Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. That's the basket and get.
Hey, she violated that player. I don't know who that girl was that had to be the defender there, but I do feel bad.
That's her first field goal in style.
She's up there with rebounds, up there with
steals. She's done it like twice and again.
And she'll take the first
and then she scored as well.
Knock it down and treat the fan.
Now to Horston. Gets a decent look. Can't get it to go. All of a sudden, that's 6 of 10.
Oh my God.
Not looking so hot anymore. And a basic hand with passing. Look at
what
this.
A pass.
This is a pass that not very many players can make from behind the free throw line on the money.
Hamby had a clear out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. Fagbendlay stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. And to open up the second quarter, and Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block, and then Lexi Hull finds her. Fever back within 4.
My God.
Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back.
Good vision. So that's what you said, because you said there's been many opportunities in the previous video where Caitlin could have easily just scored it, but instead she passed. Like, she did not need to pass it. That was so open to her, but she still became a team player when she really didn't need to.
Have you noticed whenever she makes her shot, like the ball never bounces off or like turns on the ring? It just goes straight in.
Yeah, they call it a swish. Yeah, every time, like, without fail.
Every single time. I think I've only seen it once or twice.
Out of like 50 shots.
Yeah, but it just goes straight in.
Yeah, it's actually wild.
Yeah.
With the finish, brilliance from Caitlin Clark.
You run. This can happen. What a delivery.
Yeah, she got an easy to score that.
To Smith. 2 points.
Right in front of it.
11 wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown. And
bucket. That was a
not
dirty
going to
bucket.
do that. And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark 3-ball away. Good. Boy, that cost.
There's been many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dime. My goodness. The pass from
Vision.
Yeah.
Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson.
Crazy vision.
Had an open look from 3. Didn't take it. Only 3 to shoot. Gonna have to make.
Here's Clark.
Picked up now by Dean Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo. Drill.
Straight in as
like,
well.
You're trying to violate me. Watch what I do to your whole team.
And that, like you said, it didn't hit the rim. Nothing, just straight in.
Straight in.
She's a rookie, and she's 22 years old.
Oh, she's only 22.
Jersey, but those heels are
Yeah.
right at the
Mad
logo.
girl.
Clark gets a screen from Boston.
Nice,
There's the pick and roll, and easy. Look,
Has to play if they're going to pull
such
the
a simple
upset here.
pass, yeah,
Watch this
but
screen,
so effective.
and then a nice pocket pass.
She dragged them wide and put it back in.
Gets denied by Boston. Wheeler
I love
finds
the way she
Clark
plays
from the logo.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side, knows who's there, drop path behind.
That was beautiful.
Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark
That was
make
a
as a
very
pro.
deep shot.
Big one.
Bella took some contact there. Griner doesn't get the call. Clark working the baseline. It knocked off the underside of the backboard. Did a nice job to recover. It bounces inside. Pretty.
Guys, I saw a random clip actually. Angel Reese has a podcast, you know, the girl that we reacted to with Caitlin Clark. Anyway, she got Shaquille O'Neal on the podcast because I believe he I don't know if he's sponsored, he's very involved trying to help Angel Reese's.
Are they family related?
No, they're not. I think just as, I don't know why. I don't know the actual reason. Comment below what the actual reason may be why Shaquille O'Neal's so invested in her career. Anyway, but he was basically saying in the podcast that Caitlin Clark is the real deal. And you could tell Angel was like, but she's not going to say it's Shaquille O'Neal. Like, he's a legend. You can't say anything, regardless if it's your podcast or not. Anyway, he was like, she's the real deal. And the reason I know this is every time I've watched her, there's been a shot like she's trying to set up, and I say in my head like she's not making the shot,
and she does it
every single time. Like 10 out of 10 times she's done it, for example, she's made it every single time. So that's when you know that you can't fool it no more. Like, even if she's on the opposite team, like, he might not support her team. Maybe that's why he's not a big Caitlin Clark fan and he's trying to support Angel Reese. But there's only so much you can downplay someone until it's like you can't anymore.
Thing is though, even the enemies, the opponents, they will recognize true talent, and you can't hate on true talent unless you're a proper hater.
You can call it luck in the beginning, but when it keeps happening for like 50, there's only so much until you have to give in.
Yeah, and now I see why everyone was telling us to watch a Larry Bird video as well.
Yeah, he's so talented.
Because we reacted to one of his videos, and now watching back on Caitlin Clark, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, the similar play style.
Yeah, I literally see everything now.
There we go.
Just a few shifts, a downshift there, the deceleration and the finish at the rim.
Clark goes behind her back to get by Odyssey Sims, and that electrifies the crowd.
Obviously wanting this team to be keenly aware of the screening action in this Fever offense.
Clark working on Cunningham, gets it inside. Clark gets it to go, and the foul. Clark in the double digits.
Near the three-point line. That's way too late with a caliber player like herself.
Here's a money shot.
Clark over Horston, hits a three. No bounds.
Insane.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see.
Too much space.
Bibic hounding Clark.
Yeah. Quick 1-2.
Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
She don't hit the rim.
Take a look.
Nothing.
Here at a career first.
Just straight in.
Step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
That's where...
They do have a smaller backcourt, but they're quick. When she gets her feet set.
Shots.
I mean, that's why I carry my tape measure around, Pat. Sometimes. Caitlin hit it.
I could watch that all day.
Finding
I would
her
never
way,
get bored
pushing
of it.
in transition, leading her way, pulling up, and knock it down.
That's a close game.
Everything but the bucket that time from Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
They were too focused on trying to stop her do a 3-pointer. They didn't expect that.
Going to be trailing on this. Watch right here. This is Jail. Great screen by Boston. She holds the contact.
That one foul. Knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter.
That teammate blocking that. That is cute.
And she needs to be aggressive on the offensive end. And anytime her defender Carrington gets caught up on a screen, and a nice one by Aaliyah Boston on that possession.
Oh, Jewel Lloyd misses after a tremendous move. We are tied right now. Clark to Samuelson. And there is, believe it or not, folks, the biggest lead of the game. Here's Clark with it. Bentley inside against.
Really good screen by Nia Coffey, and that's something that Nia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the continuity of the offense.
What was your thoughts on that Caitlin Clark video?
Every time I watch her play, I feel like I need to go and play basketball.
It makes people want to play basketball.
Yeah, and it makes me feel I can do what she does, but obviously I can't. She gives me hope.
You know what it is? She's exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Like when I watch her, I feel excited. Like I'm like, what's she gonna do? And when that 3-pointer leaves her shot, you know, you just watch it floating, and you're like, is it gonna hit the rim? 99.9% chance it's going straight in.
I have trust in this girl, man. I would love to watch her perform.
I can see why a lot of people converted to watching her play.
Yeah.
Apparently tickets are like sold out everywhere for Caitlin Clark's games, and they're like $6-7 grand now.
I'm not surprised. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, for tickets. You guys commented that. I don't know if it's true or not. Comment below if it's true. But thank you so much for the recommendation, guys. Keep sending us videos to watch, and make sure you subscribe. For now, peace out.
Bye.